I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to start coming in. You need to be still, little girl, because you really pissed me off today. Is everyone asleep? He is so jealous. I see one person is in here, two people. We'll start letting other people get the notification. You have to lay down. It's time for y'all to go back to the groomer. Your hair is growing too long. Hey, Tyranny. Hey, TB21. How you guys doing tonight? I made a mistake and had it set for tomorrow. I looked at it, I was like 24 hours? Of course not. The Black Barbie, Tyranny, TB21. How you guys doing tonight? Miss Shirley. We're just gonna have some late night discussions. I don't have anything in particular that I want to talk about. I just wanted to get on and chat for a little while. It is so cold. Oh my freaking God. I let my dogs out to use the restroom. Oh my God. They started knocking on the patio. Boom, 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 boom. It is freezing. This weather is crazy. I told y'all earlier I went up to the market because I needed to get some stuff. I'm so happy and blessed that my lights have not, did not go out like everybody else's. I went up to that. I told y'all that market is expensive. So I went up to the market, which I hate doing. And I got some broccoli, some cauliflower, because I make my broccoli and cauliflower pasta. It's really good. And I got a small pack of wings and some heavy cream. And what else did I get? A bag of potato chips. And it was $54. I'm up. I took my nap earlier. You took your nap earlier? The Black Barbie said blessed. Yeah. And it feels like, I don't know. I said, I think it's something going on with my heater because it's not getting as hot as it normally gets. Like it's blowing out cold air. I said, oh Lord. Mm. So I probably gonna have to call somebody out. Because normally it takes like my heater, like it gets too hot, like 5 minutes to heat up the whole house. And I have to turn it off. But anyways, what's been going on? Tierney said, long live Dolph. Yeah, long live Dolph. Long live Dolph. No. Yeah, I haven't even really been looking at the news around the Memphis area because it's so depressing to look at the news. Um, it is, well, it's crime everywhere though. It is, it's crime everywhere, and so it's really sad, especially like with the politics or the politrics, especially like with the politics and stuff that's going on, and the crime too. It's very depressing. Hopefully you can make it until Monday this weekend. The weekend prices. I know. Ugh. And I was like, Lord, I gotta work tomorrow. I gotta work tomorrow. I hate having to work when it's cold. Like normally in the summertime and stuff, I work a lot so that I can hibernate in the winter. Cause I don't like working in the winter. Things didn't work out the way I wanted it to. And I've been working in the winter and I hate it. But of course I've been working over at the bonding company too. I told you I was gonna go over there like a couple times a week, and I tell you, everybody goes to jail. Everybody, like I was like, Lord Jesus, like I be over there more than I want to. Mildred said just woke up. I be over there more than I want to, writing bonds and posting bail and stuff. And it could be tiresome. And listen, I was like, I'm just gonna do a few bonds, like for like people that I know. I said, dog, these old niggas stay in jail. I told my cousins and them to send me their friends and stuff. I said, dog, he just got out. Well, he back in, cuz you need to you need to go get him. I said, I said these old niggas stay going to jail. Um, yeah, happy Friday, Yvonne. And then you have to think about too, it's cold. So it around this time it'd be more domestic violence situations going on because it'd be too cold, I guess, for for these dudes to get out. So they be in the house with their women, or when they go with over to that side chick's house, it's so cold, they fall asleep, they don't wake up, and then when they wake up, it's the next morning. And the side chick ain't gonna wake them up. They want them to spend the night. So when they go home, they girl, their wife, girlfriend would be waiting, to and then domestic violence situations are going on. I said, what? Oh, what's going on? Get away from over there. Come around here so I can see y'all. I ain't never seen dogs that fight all the time. He must have been trying to jump on her back because that's when she beat the hell out of him. I bet that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to hump on her. Hey, Kevin. And I think I told y'all, I was like, it's something about in our area. Sit down. It's something about in our area, like around January and like February, it gets cold. it gets so cold. We start having like ice storms and stuff, and I do not like it. And I be like, I start feeling better like around the end of March. It be cold in March too, but the weather starts to break. It starts to break. So, like right after we get to the end of March, going into April, it still be chilly, but we don't have like that ice weather. Now, there have been years, some years, it's sporadic, that it was cold all the way up until like May. Like, because like at the end of like April, that's when it starts to feel like summer. Hey, Jimerson. Hey, Ronald. So, but I guess it's a good thing that I am working in the wintertime. Because if I don't have to come out in the winter, I don't like to, but I've been out, which is, I guess, is not a bad thing. Other than going over to my studio, right, and recording my clients. You guys, make sure you hit the like button when you come in, please. I would appreciate that so much. Like, share, and subscribe. Hey, Ronald. Yep, yep, yep. So, the wind was blowing so hard today. Like, it was blowing really hard today. I think it rained a little, but yesterday it was like almost in the 60s, and it feels like it's about 20 degrees outside right now. I do not like that. So what's been going on? I see this the like the all of the energy with Cat Williams has calmed down quite a bit. Seattle is 18. Wow. You know what? It rains a lot in Seattle, but I hear that Seattle is so beautiful. I hear that it's really beautiful in Seattle. That's a city that's definitely on my bucket list, but I hear that it rains a lot. Are you all close to Portland, Oregon? Ronald, is Seattle close to Portland, Oregon? In Midtown is 29 in M Town. Ooh. It rains there a lot. I hear that the suicides there are like astronomical because according to statistics, places where it rains a lot and it's cold, people are depressed a lot and the suicide rates are high. Okay, it's 2 hours. For some reason, I've always wanted to visit Oregon. I was looking at this situation tonight um, that happened some years back, and I was just kind of looking at it. It piqued my interest, and it happened in this city called in this city. Hold on, called I think it's called Cos. I got to, I got to ask the dictionary how to pronounce it. I promise you. I do not want to. I don't like pronouncing words wrong. Um, Hold on, y'all. Okay, Kosciuszko, Mississippi, and y'all, I looked at the. I was looking at a neighborhood, and I know that we all come from like different walks of life. I don't know what it is about today. Like I'm a little emotional. Um, but we all come from different walks of life. But I was actually looking at something that had happened there, and I pulled up. I was like, I've never heard of this part of Mississippi before. And then I pulled up the street, you know, and the streets, the intersections, and seeing how I was like, are these houses vacant? Because Google Maps actually went and took a picture of the neighborhood. I was like, well, maybe this was like a long time ago. But Google Maps actually went and took a picture of the neighborhood back in May of 2023, which means that people are still living in those conditions. I want to show you guys. It's a small town in Mississippi. And y'all, it's just a shame before God. And I'm serious. It is. It's a shame before God. Hold on. Let me see if I still got it up. Okay, here it is right here. Mainly black people. And it's sad. Look, y'all. This is the street right here. These are the houses. I don't know. It just bothers me that, people still people um their living conditions and stuff are like that. Yeah, because I had gone through a neighborhood in Mississippi, and I promise to God I thought that all of the houses were Kazi Esco. I thought that all of the houses were vacant. I used to do quite a bit of cases up in Arkansas, up in Pine Bluff. And I thought that quite a few of those houses were vacant too, but people live in them. I think it's a shame though for for politicians to allow certain people to live in the conditions that they are in. It just I don't know. That makes me emotional, and it usually happens within our community. I know I cuss folks out and stuff a lot. I wasn't doing that at first. I think being on here with some of these people getting on my nerves and stuff made me. I mean, I would cuss folks out, but like dealing with these bottom feeders on here, because a lot of these folks on here are bottom feeders, and so I didn't have a choice but to, especially when I was going through with my dad, and they was effing with me. These men that are violators, you start looking at their histories. They've killed women, they've molested children and stuff, and so it was nothing for them to come after me, right? They developed some type of obsession, and when they killed their women, they were obsessed with them. They beat their women, they become obsessed with children and stuff. And so, yes, I did everything that I needed to do to let them know that you're not going to continuously violate me. And believe it or not, it's still somebody logged into my phone. And but we let them stay logged in for a reason. And it sounds crazy. Like I've been in law enforcement forever. And so when people used to come to the police department, especially when I was working there, and they would come in and file reports and stuff, we would I would be thinking to myself, Lord, these folks are paranoid. But it was only because I had not been exposed to the crazy that I've been exposed to on here, right? A lot of these folks sitting up on these platforms are batshit crazy, and these women follow these men. It's like they have Stockholm syndrome, and they send them out to do the very ultimate, and other men too. But when they get other men to do things for them, it's because they have the same type of predatory personalities, especially when it comes to women. They'll join up with a man that likes to violate women, and in hopes of being able to violate that woman, I guess, not knowing that they're gonna get their goddamn brains splattered. Just like the day that blogger sent that man to my house. I wish I had been in my right mind. My dad had died because I'd have left him laying on my doorstep. I just wasn't in my right mind. Okay. And then I'd have called the folks and said, come and scrape this shit up off my doorstep. But I did not open the door, because when I first walked into the house, I was like, damn, I just left the hospital. My dad just died. Like, I don't want no company right now. And so then when I started to zone in on him on my camera, I said, this man ain't nobody, he nobody I know. And I know he don't live over in this neighborhood. Not to be stereotypical, I just know he didn't belong on my damn doorstep. And so come to find out, he had let a vlogger, who I'm doing all I can to get his ass sent to jail. He just don't know I hate him. I hate him with a passion. And it's him and another vlogger from out of Dallas. And I'm doing everything I can. I have to hate you. And I'm working on that. I have to hate you to want to see you dead or in jail. Because I don't, even working for the police department, there are a lot of people that I don't wish to go to no jail other than predators. Right? And when people, kill people for a reason, but I despise those two vloggers. I hate them. And their dead body would be the pleasure that I need. And I know that's wrong to say, but you have to understand the stuff that them damn vloggers did that I can't even talk about right now. They lost their motherfucking mind. But then when you look at their history, they are flat out predators. I don't even know how they on YouTube. They really ain't even supposed to be on here. Nicola, I got something bigger than a 38. I got something bigger than a 38. I can't understand how these men let other men send them out to do stuff. One of the officers said they was listening to the vlogger say, I got people that'll do anything for me. He said, these stupid motherfuckers doing anything for that nigga. So you keep your gun on you so you can lay them out. But when you look, a lot of them are on medicine. They mentally ill. They're on medicine. And so people like that are looked at as like David Koresh's and terrorists. They really can be charged. They really are terrorists when they use people and send them out to do their dirt. That's the reason why the FBI have to watch them. But ain't nothing wrong with them, but ought to be dead. Because some people are too evil to live. And I will never be okay until I get my motherfucking lick back, because them bitches came messing with me and I had not done nothing to. They talked about my kids. Motherfucker, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about you. I never gave a fuck about him. And he sat up and lied on me. And then they say went to a voodoo witch, talking about he putting a spell on my daddy. Let me stop because I start to get real angry. I do. Y'all just don't understand. Like when I was not dealing with that, them fuck niggas thought I was scared of them. They was mad because I wouldn't acknowledge them. They ain't shit to me. And they was jealous of me because Young Dolph's case is their bread and butter. It ain't mine. I was in good faith blogging about the Young Dolph's case so that I could keep people on the right track. I don't have no handlers. Nobody pays me. YouTube don't even. But when you're dealing with a bunch of niggas that come out the sewer, that's the type of shit they do. And to go out the window, my cousins was ready to kill that nigga. And my mama had to pray and stop them. Okay? It's a darn shame before God how dogmatic. I will never like him. Never. I always hate him. Always. Both of them. Even that one out of Dallas. I'll always hate them. And I will not be satisfied until either they die of an overdose. Hopefully they die of an overdose. Or they go to jail. And I'm working on that jail. They ain't worth me killing. Not unless they send somebody back to my doorstep. Or they become a threat to my person. But they're not going to come out their house. They have to stay behind their computer and terrorize. And if I can't have the pleasure of seeing that motherfucker die of a drug overdose, I'm going to see his ass in jail. Because I didn't fuck with that nigga. He came fucking with me because he was obsessed with me. Both of them. It makes me mad as hell. I couldn't even stay in a positive place because that fuck nigga couldn't keep my name out of his mouth. She's scared of me, bitch. I was never scared of you, hoe. I was trying to stay in a positive place, you bottom of the barrel ass bitch. Because I was trying to stay in a positive place because I knew that was what's going to keep my daddy, get my daddy. Positivity was going to get him healthy again. Yo, voodoo motherfucker didn't do nothing. That grave you dug, hoe, you going to be the motherfucker in it of an overdose. That's in the atmosphere. I ain't never hated nobody the way I hate that nigga. And I got some people that I can't stand, but I ain't never hated them. I hate that Negro. Both of them. And so you have to think about YouTube allow these bottom feeders to start getting on here. It ain't the only ones. It's a lot of them women out of Dallas that was doing a whole lot of stuff. They scattered out everywhere. I can't understand how these women they get into these sectors and stuff and they start scamming. Why in the hell you gonna be a scammer and you gonna mess with somebody like me? And so because I was not dealing with it, I got a call tonight that somebody had them ran my credit. I kid you not, I ought to let y'all hear the damn thing. But that's what they do. These girls have like insurance licenses and stuff. And this is how they've been pulling people's medical histories. I had a young lady to call me. I believe she called me from like out of Kansas or St. Louis. And she was letting me know that there was a vlogger from out of Dallas, how they was getting people's medical histories. I forwarded that. And so folks was like, forwarded that up. From my understanding, they've been able to get some hits and it was some good information. But my thing is, you got a bunch of Negroes on here that are in their late 30s and 40s and 50s. What is all of this about? That's what I can't understand. Like, I am a sane person. It ain't nowhere in the hell. I do private investigative work. And it's never anything personal. And there are some things that I don't do for money. when people walk into my damn office, if a man walk into my office and he's, well, I'm looking for my wife, I don't take cases like that, because number one, if his wife done left him and she hides, that means she don't want to be found. But you got these folks that's doing anything for crumbs, and it's got more to do with, it ain't even just about the crumbs. It's about, these folks are evil and mentally insane, right? And because they are miserable, they've always been miserable. That thing is, they want to, that negative energy and that negative force around them, they want to attach to somebody that is vibrant and attach their negative spirits to them. That's the reason why they asses got to go to jail. So, I don't give a damn when people say, well, why she on? She talk about folks got to go to jail. Fuck them niggas. They going to jail. You don't hack my phone, you fuck nigga, and think you ain't going to jail because you obsessed with me. And then get your sprung ass on your damn vlog, sprung out of your damn mind, and repeat the conversations that we talked about. Okay? Hold on, y'all. And that's why I say YouTube is, hey, I don't know. Like I said, I grew up around real street dudes. I didn't grow up around dudes that claim to be street dudes, but all the time they have history. The street dudes that I know don't have a history of violence and stuff against women and children. These niggas that call themselves street dudes, if you got a background and you got a history with a background with killing women, and you having to get off easy, and doing stuff to children and beating women, you ain't no damn thug. You's a bitch. Okay? You ain't no gangster, you a wankster. Cause real thugs, they be in jail for getting money. And so that's why you have to watch the ones like that, because they have predatory behaviors. They become obsessed with women that they know don't want nothing to do with them. They try to get any and everybody to go and violate the women, which is why they start getting people to join their cult on YouTube that are on disability check, mental ill checks. Hold on, y'all. Anyways, hold on, y'all. And y'all, I'm sorry for coming on here fussing. Y'all gotta know, when I come on here fussing and mad, it is because I have learned something new. Like, I've learned something new. And it just makes me mad, the extent that these dudes have tried to violate me when I was going through. And I know folks say, well, that was last year, leave it alone. No, I can't leave it alone. You don't mess with me in my most vulnerable time and then think I'm gonna leave it alone. It would have been different. It's different when they, a bunch of the little sissies, right? They get on their vlogs and they say something. I wouldn't even had no issues with that. I'm like, that's a fuck nigga, because don't know real men get on their vlogs going after women. You know when they sucking dick, right? But when you hire people to come to my house and to try and hack my stuff, my internet and stuff, and it's proof of that, then I got an issue with you, and the score ain't even, bitch, until you take your dick in the booty ass back to jail. That is my mission. Fuck where you came from and how you're progressing. That's my mission on you, because you came messing with me. You and them other dick in the booty niggas from Dallas. Okay. That's what they are. These folks, y'all make sure y'all check y'all credit to see what's on it. What's up, D-Ma? Ronald says, us Leos get mad. We mad F the world at that point. I promise you, I don't bother nobody. You'll never get me to bother anybody. I just will not do it. But if you mess with me and you violate me, you come into my space. I can't get past that. It's got to be something done. She said, trying to navigate in the snow. You know what? Cecilia says that it is a lot of snow in Detroit. And I think they're saying next week in our area it's supposed to be snow. I know normally when y'all get snow, it starts to move south, and we always get it. But hopefully, with us getting snow now, we won't be getting snow, and it won't be so bad in February, because that's when all of the ice storms and stuff happen. He said, I know how to tame all that though. Miss T, you can't internalize their attacks. You can't allow it. Don't you see the enemy is winning, provoking you to anger? Well, that's true, New Era. You're right. Yeah, it was a hot mess this morning leaving work. Hey, Hero Fix TV in Northbrook. I know that's right. Lord, I am so not ready for the snow. It's called Love and Plenty of Laughter. Yeah. I wish we lived in a world where people, but it's a lot of screwed up people. See, I grew up around people that truly love me. Like, I grew up around love. I was loved. I was loved. So when you grow up around love, oh Lord, yeah, this movie is sick. Yeah, when you grow up around love, like, you know, I think sometimes, people call it naivety. I don't really think it's naivety when people are, you have to be very careful. But when I grew up around, I was loved. I grew up around love. And so when I project love, it is genuine. I don't believe in trying to make other people's lives miserable because I'm a miserable person, a dark, evil, sadistic sewer mentality person. I don't do that. And if you notice, like when people like attack folks all the time, um, they know that certain people that they attack, oftentimes because they come from out of the sewer, they can go all the way down in the sewer. They don't care about smelling. That's the reason why they'll say, I don't care, I'll do anything. They will. And they know at some point the person that they attack, and they go, no, I can't get into the sewer. I ain't never been in the sewer. I'm gonna let them have that. They want you to get in the sewer with them because that's where they thrive at, right? You can't get in the sewer with a person that lives in the sewer and came out the sewer. They gonna whoop your ass. They used to being in mud and stuff like that. They'll beat you with years of experience. They ain't got nothing to lose. Anytime you hear a person that say, "Hey, I can't stop, I'll do anything," that's a motherfucker that ain't got nothing and ain't got nothing to lose, and they gonna do anything until somebody kill them. And deep down inside, subconsciously, because they so miserable with themselves, they really want somebody to kill them. They ain't got the guts to take themselves out, so they want to keep taunting people until somebody take them out. They just that miserable. Yes, they are, Lucia, you're right. Tambora says mud, crud, and shit. That's so true. That's so true. I can't understand, I guess for me, why people, I don't know. I do know that especially like if you are a child, and some people have grown up in conditions where they were hurt, things were done to them as children, and they were just not taught. They're very distrusting because of the torture that happened to them. There are people that was tortured, and so you could tell when they don't have light in their eyes. But what they normally do is they isolate themselves. Oftentimes when people were violated as children and stuff and they were tortured, they don't go around trying to make everybody else's life miserable. They isolate themselves. They are afraid to love people. They are afraid to interact with people because unfortunately they've been hurt their whole lives. When you when you find people that like to torture people, them motherfuckers ain't really been through nothing. They just evil. They Satanist. Anuta, you said slimy slum gutter rodents. Yep. Slimy, slimy slum gutter rodents. Right. Very demonic. And sex is not love, people. It's not. And you know, hey, I don't like the way that's happening. I think all of that stuff is projected into it's put into the medias, where unfortunately sex has been made a god, and people don't even affiliate, associate. um you don't even hear people talk about love making anymore. It's, I want an elf, I want an elf, I want an elf and make money, I want to do this, and it's mostly in our community. It's about just screwing and making some money, and that's that. Like, I think that's so sad. Like, I never thought that so many, especially young girls, could have such disassociative personalities where it's so easy for them to jump in and out of bed with different men for some money, and they don't have no type of attack. Like, and I'm not, you know, it's really, it's just sad. They don't have no type. They don't think twice about it. It's funny to them. They laugh about it, and it does not make them sick to the stomach to be jumping in and out of bed with all of these different men for $75 to get, or for 100 and something dollars to get their hair and stuff done, get their nails done. I don't know who told these young girls that it's better to just sleep around and get some money rather than get a job. I just don't understand, like, the I don't know where we're coming to as a people. Like, it's just, it's so sad. Oh Lord, Tambora. He says, sometimes effing is good. Lord have mercy. At Tambora, it's good if you got you somebody. It's good if you got somebody that you're with, that you like. These girls need to be, they're gonna have to be taught better. You can't just be sleeping around, jumping in and out of bed with people for some damn money. Hip hop gospel of immorality, lawlessness, violence, and death preaches that daily. Yeah, these people don't have no type of emotional attachment to nothing. And I think that's why we don't respect each other. We don't respect life. We don't respect people. We don't respect nothing. Lucille says, how culture has taken over. No one contributes to society anymore. No, they don't. And it's so sad. It's very unfortunate. That's why I say, when people say, well, we got to change the world, changing the world starts inside of your home, right? You have to teach your kids values. You got to build some type of foundation. That's what you got to do. Once I see you respect yourself, I might give someone a chance, but I'm going to wait. So it's difficult to avoid if their guardian stopped teaching and started competing. That's true. I think it's so sad when you see mothers competing with their daughters. That's sad. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with people. I don't know if it's a mental illness or what, but it's just something off. It's something wrong. They definitely don't respect elders. It pisses me off when I hear young people call, like, especially these young girls, these young women who ain't got no respect for nobody. That old, fuck that old ass B. You old ass B. You can't tell me nothing. It's so messed up. Like, I think a lot of the reasons why our generations and older got more sense is because we was taught that the elders is where all of the wisdom was. And so I think that's why I get pissed off at a lot of, because the older you are, the more you've experienced, the more wisdom you were supposed to have. And so you're supposed to teach that to the younger generation. And I think that's one of the reasons why I had issues with, like, a lot of these older guys not doing what they're supposed to do. The OGs are really the elders, right? And they're supposed to be guiding these young men and telling them what's right, regardless to whether it's their children are not. They are definitely not supposed to be sending them on dummy missions. So hey, I don't know what's going on now. I think that is sad. Tim Border says, I think mothers envy the bodies and youth of their daughters because they squandered their opportunity. I don't know. I sure hope not. Lord have mercy. All they got to do is work out. If you're not satisfied with your body, that you could fix that. There's a story out now. Rapper Viper was arrested for allegedly kidnapping, drugging, and holding a woman hostage for years. Oh my God. Ma'am, Cat Williams gonna blow up again off these clowns. Right, TT? They're living vicariously through them in some instances. I would never be at the club with partying with my daughter every weekend, but you got mamas that do it. But you have to understand, and it's sad to say, a lot of these girls that are 18 years old, 19 years old that are at clubs partying, a lot of them's mothers are only about 12 years older than them. That's sad to say, but it's the truth. A lot of their mothers are about 12 years older than them. So if she got a 19-year-old daughter, she probably 30. No, you can't be your kids' friends. And that's the sad part. Like, it is. It's sad. I can't look at this crazy movie. Movie, go off. Um, I'm 38 and I know a woman the same age as me with a 24-year-old and a 22-year-old. Wow. Wow. Whew. And see, that means she has not had a childhood because she was raising babies when she should have been being a child. That's sad. That's so sad. Grandmas, by the time they're 27, sure. Yes, indeed. Yes, they are. I agree. It can cause a lot of confusion because lines get crossed. Mom ends up in baby mama's mess. That's how these young crazy dudes end up taking them all out. I was 17, she was 3. Oh my God. Now, what kind of conversation did a 17-year-old boy have with a 34-year-old woman? She was completely taking advantage of you. Lord Jesus. It couldn't have been nothing but sexual. That's it. Because you couldn't even communicate with her on her adult level at 17. I'm gonna tell you something. I have never in my life been interested in dating anybody younger than me. I just haven't. I don't even look at like dudes in their 20s and stuff. I don't even look at them like that. That's the reason why, like, I have a habit of saying that's a cute little kid or that's a cute child, even though they might be 21, 22, or something like that, because I look at them as being kids to me. Ooh, child. Yes, and it's a lot of that goes on, and they don't talk about that as far as females being predators. That is becoming more and more prevalent, and I don't think that is fair because it does not get the attention that male predators get. It should get equal the attention because that is just as wrong. Ronald, what kind of conversations did y'all have? I'm just interested in knowing. What kind of conversations did y'all have? I like a older, mature gent. I always tell Tamara how Johnny Taylor. Yeah. Oh yeah. She Johnny Taylor is Demon's crush. That's her crush. I'm gonna tell y'all, like, I like looking at like the guys from like the 70s and stuff because they seem to be more masculine. She was saying that Johnny Taylor was like her crush. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know, but like what's his name? Bobby Blue Bland was he wasn't fine in the face or nothing, but he was handsome. He was handsome. Oh, Barry White was so handsome to me. Whew. I had this big crush on Barry White. And the sound of his voice, Lord. Yeah, they did. They had swag for real. Right, never wanted young. A lot of these kittens don't hold diverse conversations, and I hate I don't like texting. I will not go back and forth texting a guy. I won't even answer the text. Because if you want to know how I'm doing, you're gonna call me. I'm not gonna even answer it. Right, never wanted young. Um, it's cheaper to keep her, but you ain't seen Ronald in the flesh yet. Ronald, how old are you? It was a lot of men that was really nice looking, but I really had a crush on Barry White. Oh, okay. I had a crush on Barry White. I had a crush on Tyrone Davis was his he I liked him. People don't text everyone want to FaceTime. Sorry, I don't. You know what? I have a friend. I haven't talked to him in a while. He liked to FaceTime. I don't know why, but I don't like that. He liked to FaceTime and talk for hours on FaceTime. Yep. Long live Janice. Yes, like what is this girl? My friend wants a group chat. FaceTime people taking showers, cooking like what the hell is this big brother? He's sweet on Miss T wants to I don't like that neither because I be busy doing stuff while I'm talking. Ronald says FaceTime is you know what, Ronald? You right about that. That's somebody that's nosy. You could be right, but everyone does it now. I'm like, no, I want to call. Yeah, I don't like texting. I just don't go back and forth texting. Um, I might do it. The only time I text is when like with my clients, I'll text them only, and the only reasons why I text them is because on the phone I like to have proof of stuff that's said, and then when they get me on the phone, they be wanting to, they try to hold you on the phone. My time ain't free. And they be feeling a certain way when they look at their invoice and they see that they was charged. I don't charge them for texting. They'll say, but well, it's in the contract that conversations, like phone conversations, are charged for that. Because folks be wanting to hold you on the phone for hours. I'm telling you. Y'all hit the like button for me. Hit the like button. We can do this for hours. We can do this for hours. I keep hearing that song in my head. We can do this for hours. Long live, I tell it like it is. Other Black Barbie says, I love to text, been texting for 21 years. Plus, I can talk and text and work all at the same time. I like this song. No cupcaking and pump faking zone. Only invoices. Okay. Only invoices. And I be loving when I send my invoices out. Yeah, what is pump faking? Like that's a new word that just came up. Y'all, what does pump faking mean? What does pump faking mean? Y'all know y'all have to keep me up to date on these new words and phrases. Pump faking. Said FaceTime is cool when I get Yeah. Yeah, like if you really if you're dating somebody and you want to sometimes you want to see them if you haven't seen them. They're out of town or something. That's good. That's cool. What's up? Just made it from Oklahoma, man. We got some cold weather headed this way. Me and Duke are in the in for the night. Made our money. Well, I'm glad you made your money. I gotta be out tomorrow. That's a football. Oh, that's a football term. Okay. What athletes be doing to fake people out? Oh, what time, boy? I never heard it before until recently. I started hearing pump faking like last year, and I didn't know what it meant. So it hadn't been out to me. A pump fake is a feigned attempt to pass or shoot the ball in football or basketball. Oh, I see. Oh, it's old. Okay. I didn't know it was old. Dima said it's snowing again. No pump faking is an old term. Benny Siegel used it a lot in his rhymes. Okay. Yeah, I'll be so glad when February is over. Maybe because I told y'all like we get the worst weather around January. It usually don't come until the beginning of February, but it's coming early, so maybe it won't be so bad in February if it comes and goes. But I just don't think it's gonna go. I love when April comes around because it warms up in April and it rains a lot. I be loving it when it rains a lot. Oh, Lucia, winter is my worst part of the. I do not like winter. I love spring. I love spring. I love when it starts to rain and it be warm when it rain. Shoot, that's the time to have you a damn. That I might have. They be saying that wintertime is cuffing season. I think springtime when it rains, that's cuffing season to me. Pinto beans and cornbread. It sure is. It sure is pinto beans and cornbread weather. You ain't lying. Oh Lord. Switch B says fall is his season. I know it don't. Don't we, Ronald? We do not like it. I do not like cold weather. Dima says, I love cold weather, but I don't like the snow. I dread hot. I'd rather for it to be hot than cold, but I love the springtime. Like weather around 70 and 75. Oh, I love it. And I be loving when April come in when it gets warm and then it be raining. Oh, I love it. It ain't nothing like it being warm and having my patio open and listening to the rain and stuff. He said cuffing season, all right. Cuff me an extra blanket. They try to say that the winter time is cuffing season. It said it make babies. Yeah, it's a lot of babies get made in the wintertime, but it's a lot of around April, a lot of babies get made because it be raining all the time. No sheets, full damp in the spring with all that rain. I hate it. He says big girl season 300 plus. Oh, it's income tax season too. Ladies, y'all be careful. It's income tax season, but you know what? A lot of the income tax is probably gone. Cause I think that they were getting loans on their income tax, y'all. I think they were getting loans on the income tax. Hey, Miss T, I stopped in Memphis for lunch today while passing through coming from Michigan. Cozy Corners barbecue was the bomb. Ooh, I love Cozy Corners. I promise you, I love Cozy Corners. Their barbecue is the bomb. You know what? I think Cozy Corners is underrated. People always talking about the Neelys. I don't mean no harm, but people talk about the Neelys, which Interstate Barbecue is the Neelys and stuff, simply because they had a barbecue show on the Food Network. But they have the worst barbecue. Their barbecue tastes horrible. They make their own. They talk about they make their own barbecue sauce, and it tastes like ketchup. Cozy Corners has the best barbecue in Memphis, and I'm gonna tell you that right now. Tops Barbecue is not good anymore. It's horrible. Ronald says, I'm coming to M Town this summer. Someone has to show me a. I tell you, Ronald. Hold on, y'all. Hold on for 1 second. Oh wow. You guys make sure y'all reset y'all's phones and stuff. If you see that there are like viruses and stuff on your phones, um reset your phones. Any updates on the Young Dobbs case? Yeah, there are some updates. WREG said a 5-year-old died after self-inflicted gunshots. Why can't folks lock their weapons? That's true. But they definitely don't need to have it where a child can get them. The IRS coming for everything this tax season. All Cash App and Zelle must be reported. Mm-hmm. Alexander, it is. Lucille says, okay. Bay Area. I love Oakland. You know what? I hear it gets really cold in Oakland. I always stay in San Leandro when I'm there. I've been wanting to go to the island. I've been wanting to go to the islands. I be missing Jamaica so much. I really need to go again this year. The last time I went to Jamaica, I went with some of my friends, and if they got on my nerve too bad, they got on my nerve real bad. But everything they had clubs on the resort. I mean, we didn't even have to go off of the resort at all because they had clubs on the resort. They had steakhouses. They had everything was there. Everything. It was so beautiful. And but I like getting out and going and looking at other parts of the of Jamaica, but they got they really work my nerve. Cause see, for me, like I like to be by water so that I can meditate and stuff. I'm not one of those ones that like to run around. I like just being on the resort and being I could sit at the water all day. Oh wow, it's 36 degrees in Vegas? That's not normal. Woo! I think I want to go to Hawaii. I lived in Virginia as a kid, came to Memphis at 12, and family settled here. I hated it. So you hated it in Memphis or you hated it in Virginia? They were there by for Yardie Man is what they call it. Yardie. I'm gonna tell y'all something. We went Jamaica is a poor um country. Yeah. We went to when we're at like the flea market, those Jamaicans be I mean, they will follow you. I mean, they be just circling you, trying to get you to buy their stuff. Especially if they know that you are Americans. That's how they make their money and stuff. And I messed around and allowed this Jamaican to sucker me into buying this elephant. I think the elephant is in there on my dresser. And he got to line like he handcrafted it. He could have, but I doubt it. So he was like $60. I said, I'm not paying you $60 for that. $50. I said, I'm not paying you $50 for it. $40. I said, I'm not giving you 40 for it. I still let him. I still gave him too much because I think I paid him. I think I paid him $20 for it for that elephant. It's kind of like a big elephant. And so he was like, I will carve your name in it. He took a key, y'all. He said, I will personally carve your initials. What's your initials? I told him. He took his key and put my initials in the damn elephant. A key. I could have did that. But I understand though that like I was trying to um buy something from everybody, but I told him, I said, y'all a little too expensive. I can't even spread out the money. So what you think about Jason Deford making it to speak at the Senate, and what you think the street thinks about that? I don't know. I hadn't really looked into that. Hold on. Who is Jason Deford? Jelly Roll? Okay, he gave a powerful testimony on fentanyl. He's from Antioch, Tennessee. That's not okay. He's up there by Nashville. He's up there around Nashville. Lucille says Vegas is a dump. A lot of people don't know that Miami is too. Okay, Ronald, take care. Y'all, I'm wired up tonight, so I'll probably be on here for a minute. And I know I need to be because I got to get up early. But I'm wired up tonight. IDC, I'm from here. Where you from? It's wild how it's two different worlds between Memphis and Nashville. Yes, it is. It definitely is. I was reading that the Memphis business owners have gone to Nashville to ask for help. I've been saying that they should have brought in the National Guard, but a lot of black leaders, for some reason, was protesting against that, saying Memphis leaders saying that they didn't think that it was necessary to bring in the National Guard, and that if the National Guard came in, the National Guard was going to be hard on black men, the same black men that's out there killing everybody. And but the Memphis business owners, like that own the big businesses, they have rallied together and went to Nashville to ask for help. So they probably gonna get some traction because see, all they start their businesses making all the money, and they threaten to start taking their businesses out of Memphis. That could be bad. What you talk about, Alexander? He says, yeah, it is IDC. I'm not from here. Where you from? Oh, okay. I was talking to Kai Kane, Alexander. I didn't even know what you had said. I was like, huh? I was answering Kai Kane's question. Um, they know what's coming. Lucia says, until it's not, Kevin Memphis has trash people. Um, DCat Daddy says, did you see that police chief in Louisiana was at his side chick's crib? Wife went there looking for him, and the side chick shot both of them. He was struggling with her over the gun. His wife is beautiful. No, but I heard about it. I hate that happened. Hi, Miss T in chat. Y'all girl tried. Y'all girl tired just left Memphis home now. Well, I'm glad you made it home safe. Oh, okay. KY is for Kentucky. KY Kane. Okay, Kentucky Kane. Okay. Oh, he's good looking. Too. The side chick looks like a McNugget. And you said that was in Louisiana? Let me see. Let me see. Because I've heard some people talking about that. Hold on, y'all. He is handsome. He is very handsome. That's the reason why I say these men got to stop cheating. He's not bad looking at all. Uh, Louisiana police chief, wife shot by his subordinate in love. Oh Lord. Whew. These people gonna have to stop with these love triangles. A love triangle is not even, it's not safe. These people are out of their minds. So that's him right there. Hold on. Okay, that's him right there. That's his wife, Craig. His name is, I guess, Greg. Uh, yeah, Greg and Crystal LeBlanc have been married since 2004. So this is his wife right here in front of him. Um, he says, my actions have caused pain and distress not only to my family but also to the community. What's that? The Opelousas police chief wrote, I must acknowledge the role I played in this unfortunate situation. I have failed in my commitment to uphold the standards expected of chief of police, and more importantly, failed the trust you placed in me. Infidelity is a breach of not only the personal commitments I made, but the professional standards. Is he a white man? I guess he black. And so the bullet that penetrated through Greg's LeBlanc's hand hit Crystal LeBlanc in the arm. So this is his wife, and she's not a bad. She's a pretty woman. Those are their children. They got a beautiful family. And I want to see what the side chick. Savannah Butler turned herself in to the Landry Parish Jail on January 1st. This right here is the side chick right here. Woo, child. Y'all see why I have such an unforgiving spirit when it comes to these no good dudes. Now, he was out here cheating on the same job that they worked on. He couldn't even go outside of work and cheat. He cheating. His wife worked for the department. He's the police chief. Then he go cheat with a crazy chick that looked like a damn chicken. See, that's what I can't forgive. Just like I can't understand, like, you know, when people start cheating, they start cheating with people like right around the person that they cheating with. That's just crazy. Like their sisters and um family members and stuff. Out of all the people in the world, cheating is bad enough, but you add insult to injury by going and messing with relatives. Yeah, the chief is raggedy for that. He wrong for that. Oh, Lord Jesus. Mm. I tell you, that cheating is dangerous. That cheating is dangerous. He'd feel really dumb had his wife died. I'm telling you. Because what made that lady shoot them? Hold on, y'all. Ooh, it is freezing. Let me see if my damn heater on. Because it feel like the air on. Ooh, let me turn this fan off. The ceiling fan was on too. I wouldn't be much different. It wouldn't be much different if he did it far away. Well, that's true too. Cheating is just not right. I'm trying to figure out why is it so hard to be faithful for men? Because most women are faithful. Switch B says, what I can't understand is why the side chick was so angry. Like, girl, you go grab a gun, but you sleeping with her man. That's because he was disrespecting his wife right on the same department. At some point, she probably felt some type of mentality. Oh, he messing over his wife. He disrespecting his wife. For me, she started to feel like she was equal to his wife, and that's because that Negro started making her feel that. I was talking to one of my friends today. We've been friends for like 20 something years. We never dated or nothing. He's a real good guy. We was talking about like cheating and stuff like that. And he was like, what you don't understand is like, he said, all the years I've been knowing you, I've never been able to get you to understand that men look at cheating differently than women. Men look at cheating differently. Like when if they men will sleep with somebody that would let them sleep with them. They look at it as just, sleeping with that person. They giving them some, they gonna take it. We look at it differently. I said you right. I don't understand it. How are you gonna ruin your relationship with someone that you claim to love for something you just hidden because they letting you hit it? He was like, some women, if the man like what she doing, he gonna consistently go back and keep going back. I said, so he ruins his relationship for that, talking about, but it don't mean nothing. It's a difference in loving somebody and just liking what somebody do in bed. I said, oh my God. Mm-mm. I don't understand that. I don't understand it. I don't. And I'm serious, I don't. Because for me, right, I'm not messing. I would never in my life like go and ruin a relationship with a man that I love, that I supposedly love so much, just because somebody is good in bed. First of all, I'm not gonna know if they're good in bed because I'm not gonna put myself in that position where I'm cheating. But like I would not ruin something good with someone and hurt them like that just because somebody sucking dick good, because that's all that it boils down to, right? And ain't no telling what else they doing, because if they getting their booty ate, I don't want him no way, because he probably a sissy. I don't mean no harm, but I don't like men that like their anal gland to be stimulated. There's something that's not normal about that to me. I can't stand no cheater. I can't. That means you putting another woman, what, going laying up with that woman is more important than how I feel. I can't deal with that. That means you need to go on and be with her. If you gotta cheat with this woman and you put in that before how I feel, that means you need to go on and be with her. And leave me alone. Let me be with a man that's going to respect me and my feelings. Because I'm not gonna be screaming and hollering at no man because of how he making me feel. I'm not gonna do that. It's not worth it. Because I know he don't think he gonna have no peace, and he out cheating. And I think that's the issue. That's the thing with men. A lot of them, they so dirty and low down. They want to go out and cheat and do you wrong. And then because that woman loves him and she's hurt, and with us being emotional, we start screaming and hollering and crying. They feel like she getting on my nerves. She won't let me have no peace. Bitch, you ain't gonna have no peace up in here. You gonna hurt me like that, and I'm not supposed to be emotional. If I'm not emotional, you need to be. You might need to be worried if I'm not emotional, because either I'm doing the same thing or I got something planned. I've been busy. I've been thinking about something. It's just never the same. I remember one time one of my sisters said to me, she was like, "Big sis, you're not gonna." I'm the oldest. Big sis, they're married to pastors. I don't think you're gonna get. God is not gonna let you get married until you learn how to forgive. Because in marriage, you have to be consistently forgiven instantly, because there are always offenses, and you have to consistently forgive fast. Because if not, you'll mess around and be divorcing. I said, girl, please. See, the thing with them is, you know, I can have an admiration for some of the attributes, I guess, that they have as far as, their forgiveness and stuff. But that submissiveness can be taken too far. I'm not gonna love a man so much that he makes me that I'm gonna be miserable being with him. And I'm not saying that they are miserable. I don't believe that they are. It's just that, I mean, it's just that I'm different. I'm different than they are. If you get cheated on or don't feel done right, just bounce quietly. It's never worth making a scene for. We put far too much value in European man's rules. Well, I've heard people say that, um, in certain countries, especially in African countries, like they have, multiple women, right? And it's accepted. Well, let me just say this, And a lot of people feel like that's the way it's supposed to be. Based on how I feel, I just don't believe that that's the way it's supposed to be, because if it was, I would be accepting of it. I'm not accepting of it. So I don't, that's not how it's supposed to be. Alexander says insecure women that carry traits like that, that's what the outs come out to be, or worse emotions make you cry sometimes. Well, no, it's okay for a person to cry. And I don't like the lack of empathy that these men have for women when they go out and do something that's going to hurt that woman, and she cries and they go, "Oh, you insecure because I was out cheating." See, that's what make these women do bad things. You could at least acknowledge that you already know what you did was not right. But you could at least acknowledge how you made this woman feel. But they found a way. People are so self-righteous now, and vice versa. If it's a woman that's doing it, people are so self-righteous now. They call it insecurity because you won't let me, you won't let me cheat in peace. You gotta be secure enough to know I love you more than I love this person I'm cheating with. Bitch, I'm not gonna accept you cheating on me. I'm not gonna accept it. What these men need to do is get them somebody that is in agreement with that polygamous, whatever it's called. They have men now that they have wives and stuff, all living in the same house. They have 3 and 4 wives. What's the purpose of it? It ain't got nothing to do with religion. It's just greed and wanting to have sex with different people. That's all it is. What is the purpose of having more than one wife? They try to say this is what my religion required. No, you just want a lot of different cooches. That's all. You want more than one woman. You wants to sleep around, and they get and when they get tired of those women, they start seeking other women. These are just whorish men. They got you already in the house with 3 women. Okay, so you done got tired of screwing them. You looking for more women to come into this situation and marry them. You call yourself married to them now. No, it's just he wants some new coochie. That's all. That's the reason why I don't buy into stuff like that. To each his own, but I don't buy into it. He said, "Who's zooming? Who remember?" Yeah, I remember that song, Alexander. Who's zooming? I remember that song. Men cheat, women cheat. If it don't go like that, this wouldn't be a world. But people don't have to cheat though, Alexander. It's you don't have to do it. I don't like cheating. It's not right. That's them old ass religious customs. And that's the reason why I say I will remain celibate until marriage. I'm willing to do that. I don't want no more bodies. Who's Lord have mercy. Not about coochie all the time, most times, but not all of the time. My thing is, if you're not happy with the person you with, why don't you just break up with them? Leave them. Yeah, celibacy would keep you healthy. At least you ain't got to be worried about um who's zooming who. Who else this person is zooming, because these men get out here cheating now and they don't even be using protection, which is crazy. Take another look into him. I mean, do I be thinking about sex? I do think about it, but then I get to thinking about, I'm like, I'm proud of myself that I've been celibate for this long, because I am not, I mean, nothing. No, I don't. He says stay strapped. I don't use toys. If I Before I use a toy, I'll go get me a man. Oh, you talk about a condom? Stay strapped. Yeah, a dude tried to talk to me with bumps around his mouth. Oh my God! Yes, indeed. Woo! Jesus Christ. Um, these folks got everything. I mean, I take pride in knowing that a lot of men have not had my vajayjay. I do. I take a lot of pride in that. I takes care of my vagina. I don't know how these women let these folks cause all of this trauma to their heaven, because that's what it is. He sure should have the black Barbie. Hmm. So he won't be spreading it. If you had my ID, take care of it too. If you had me, I'd take care of it too. Oh Lord. New Era says a couple of years back, my friend got divorced. I let him live with me a few months to get on his feet, but had to ask for my keys because he busy keeping women off theirs. Hmm. Oh Lord. He was bringing a different married woman to my house every other week. See, that's very irresponsible. Somebody allows you, extends an olive branch to allow you to stay with them, and you bringing women to their house. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. If he want to be laying up with women, he needs to go get a room. I said, man, you gonna get me shot. I need my keys. Y'all know what? It's more and more married women that are starting to cheat. And that's so sad. That's so irresponsible. And it's because a lot of women are starting to marry men that they don't love. They're just marrying for security. And that's probably the reasons why, you know. We see a lot of this crime and stuff go on. And don't forget, Demon, warts. A lot of people don't know that genital warts causes cancer that women get, and it's a sexually transmitted disease. And I think what they have to do is they have to freeze it. They have to freeze the warts off of their vaginas or something. But if it gets up in your tubes and stuff, it causes cervical cancer. They have people so consumed with um C19 that they're not talking about all of this other stuff anymore, especially they're not talking about the H to the I to the V and the A to the I to the D to the S. They're not talking about that at all, and that they should be. And so people's minds are not even on there. It's more so on the C19, you know. She said they use lasers to remove them, but if they go too far up in the vajayjay, it could get up into the cervix and it causes cervical cancer in women. Yet they are here carrying all types of stuff. So that's why I can't understand why these men be wanting to stick their thing in everybody. Listen, my auntie, my dad's sister, who is a nurse Pratt, my auntie Cynthia. When my aunts used to come and get me and my sisters and stuff, because we were the oldest cousins, we were the oldest nieces. I mean, and my aunts would spend a lot. My dad's sisters spent a lot of time with us. They would take us out. They would talk to us about boys, and they would all teach us something as it related to their profession. And one of my aunts is a nurse Pratt, and my auntie Cynthia had always said, she was like, she would talk about sexually transmitted diseases and stuff. And to this very day, I do not. When I'm with a man, there are just certain things I don't allow men to do to me. And my auntie had always said, she was like, you have to be very careful, girls, like when you start to have sex. She said that, like, even if you have a man use a condom, if he touches himself, if he touches his penis, and then he puts his hands up in you, you could still get something, right? And she said, and my aunties, I mean, we were teenagers, and to this very day, I do not allow a man to put his hands in me. It's just, I don't know what's on your hands. I don't want your hands in me. Period. Your fingers ain't supposed to be going up in there anyways. Okay, the only person that put their fingers in me is my gynecologist. But to this day, I have a thing about that. I don't let men put their hands inside of me because I don't know what's on their hands. They don't even have sex education in school anymore. Nope. But I tell you what they're trying to I tell you what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring us gay education in schools. That's what they're trying to do. They don't have sex education anymore. They're trying to bring in, like, I forgot what it's called, where they teach children in the kindergarten about homosexuality. And they says that is for them to know that, like, homosexuals and stuff are equal to them and all of that. I don't think that is right, but that's what they're trying to do. Yeah, all kinds of bacteria and stuff are all up under their damn fingernails and stuff. No, you better not put your fingers inside of me. You ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna have a damn fit. Yeah, that's twisted. um, I mean, it's just a lot of stuff. Like, I think people have gotten too much into looking at this porn stuff, and they have. He says, I remember when my niece was 6. She had went to the store with my mom and dad, and she said she saw a girl dressed like a boy and she was pregnant. And I was like, "What?" And she said, "It was sad, Lord." I'm gonna tell y'all something. They really doing a work on our people, because I've never in my life seen like so many boys now that like to dress like girls, and the girls dress like the boys now. It's like the roles have reversed. It's like the roles have reversed. Did you see something about the after school Satan club in Memphis story came out about? Yeah, I was hearing about that. And I think that's one of the reasons why Memphis just cannot get a grip. It's just too much evil stuff that's going on, and it's coming from the very top. In Atlanta, they have like the Church of Beyonce. Let me see if they still got that church. The Church of Beyonce. It's called Beyonce Mass. Is a womanist worship service that uses the music and personal life of Beyonce as a tool to foster an empowering conversation between Black women. Ain't that some shit? Mm. Hold on, the Church of Beyonce in Atlanta. I think it was in Atlanta. The National Church of B, an organization that formed the new religion B'ism, is a real organization based in Atlanta, Georgia, based on pop star Beyonce. She is not believed to be a part of it. The name of it is the Church of B. Lord Jesus. Y'all see, I'm not lying. I'm getting ready to show y'all. They say she's not a part of it, but it's based in Atlanta. Faith Congregational Church. Religion based on Beyonce National Church of B. And look at how big the church is, y'all. The National Church of B, an organization that formed the new religion B'ism. So the religion is B'ism, is a real organization based in Atlanta, Georgia, based on pop star Beyonce. She is not believed to be a part of it, although this sounds like a joke and very similar to the Church of Yeezy Anity, the church founder known as Minister Diva Pauline John Andrews stated it is not. On the website created to promote this church, Andrews says they are very disappointed in the failure of the public to recognize the existence of a divine deity walking amongst them. And it's, look, y'all, they got the B Bible, the Bible, the Bible. They call it Bible. Y'all, they done went and made a Bible. It's called Bible. Beyble. Isn't that some mess, y'all? These folks is sick. They worship every Sunday at 10 a.m. Oh my God. Woo. Oh, y'all. Y'all, these people sick. And he's channeling bass quate energy. Oh my God. My God will not be, God says, be not deceived, for God is not mocked. That's right, Mama G. I agree. Yes, they are. They're gonna bust hell wide open. I remember when they started that church of Beyonce, and people stopped talking about it. I thought they felt, but it's a big church. It's a big church. So I guess people are giving money, but they say she is not believed to be a part of it, and they've started a new religion called B'ism. Oh my God! So they're worshiping Beyonce like they worship Baal, like they worshiping like a statue. Oh my God! People are so sick. Yes, they are. Oh wow, Lord Jesus! People are so sick now. I promise they are. I don't know what's the mindset of people, but it's not normal. These people worshiping Beyonce, the Church of B. Yeah, it's hard for me to believe it too, especially looking at how big that church is. Somebody is definitely funding them. Somebody is funding them because they've been up now for quite a while. Because I remember when it was on the news that they started the Church of Beyonce. Somebody giving them some money. Look up IFA Beyonce. It's IFA. Jean Michael Bequate, a young famous artist, died young. Look at him and look at Jay-Z now. Okay, that's what I'm getting ready to do. Jean Michael Bequate. Hold on, let me see. Woo! Jesus Christ. You know what he is? Oh, Lord. He had success during the 80s. Jay-Z wear his hair just like his. He was born in 1960 and died in 1988 of a heroin overdose. Um, he was an American artist who rose to success during the 80s as part of the neo expressionism movement. Basquiat first achieved notoriety in the 70s as part of the graffiti duo Samo alongside Al Diaz. He focused on dichotomies such as wealth versus poverty, integration versus segregation, and inner versus outer experience. He appropriated poetry, drawing, and paintings. Oof. Oh, yeah. I was going to say he looks evil. Yeah, he looked evil. I was looking at his eyes. I had to take him off my screen. Yeah, his eyes. He looks. I can't pull him up no more. Cause looking at his eyes did something to me. He looked evil. Tabitha says he pays homage to him all of the time and rep his art. Wow. Mm. Madonna took him under her wing. I wonder how he really died. Did he used to dance with Madonna? Oh, he was an openly bisexual man. Well, that's what they say about Jay Z. But Jay Z is starting to look like a big woman. I told y'all he looks ugly, like a big woman. Mm, mm. Oh Lord. He said Madonna. He said Madonna ain't been right since Tupac died. Lord have mercy. Mm. Woo! Lord, this is oh Lord. It's just too much evilness goes on. Lord Jesus. Yes, we are living in peerless times. Yes, we are. People doing anything now. Like there are no morals. I long for those old fashioned standards. I know that it's hard to. People are not trying to go back. They made sure they deleted a lot of those values that we grew up on. And when we die out, they wanted to make sure that it would be completely gone. Right. That's the reason why they use a lot of peer pressure on people that are raised with values and stuff. Um, it's just it's sad. They said that's all Madonna do, mess with bisexual sexual ninjas. Look at Dennis Rodman. Go figure. Dennis Rodman was running around in a dress and marrying himself, and people say he was doing that for attention. Dennis Rodman was gay because he said he didn't have. He was hollering about what these men be hollering about now when they want to lick and laugh on men, talking about he's secure in himself. He knows, he's secure in himself. He know he's a real man and all of that. People that think that he's gay because he kissed a man on the lip is insecure. So now that's what these men say to their women when they out being up under other men and kissing other men and hitting them on the booty and flirting with other men. I'm secure within myself. You ain't secure. Simply because she knows that it's not normal for her man to be flirting with and kissing another man on the mouth. Mm-mm. I guess I'm just too old fashioned. It's just it's just a lot of things I don't go for because I understand that it's something wrong with it. We said prayers every morning, right? We said prayers. There was respect. You respect your elders. I used to be so mad. See, people talk about the projects, but I had some of the best years of my life living in the projects. When we moved out of the projects and moved to a beautiful neighborhood, I didn't like it because people was stuck up. I mean, I love living in a beautiful home and stuff, but I missed the projects because we had came up during an era where Miss Gloria was gonna tell if I she heard me saying something I wasn't supposed to say, or I was doing something I was not supposed to do. Like, the neighbors and stuff actually got involved, and your mother and grandmother and them did not take offense. The neighbors felt comfortable enough to go and tell on you because mama and them was receptive to that. They felt like it was an obligation if they saw you doing something wrong. Now these parents don't want you saying nothing to them about their children. You say something, that's my MF and son. If I want them to, if I want them to do be bad, he could be bad. You ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm a 98 baby, and you older MLs making me mad as hell. Not gonna lie. How we be making y'all mad as hell? I had a baby. I had my first baby in 98. So how we be making y'all mad as hell? Hot. Tell me how we make y'all mad. How do we be making y'all mad? I'm waiting to hear it. How we make y'all mad as hell? They call it the Beeble. Isn't that something? hmm Now, see, he said he was born. He said specifically older black men. The women are amazing. It seemed like older black men. It seems like older black men only want to scrutinize us and not and give no solutions and act like they're perfect. I don't like the way a lot of these older black men are misleading the younger people. Now, there are some righteous black men. I be so proud when I see yeah, I'm sorry for eating in y'all ear. I know I'm wrong. That's why I don't like to buy, but I don't like to buy like junk food. I mess around and bought some potato chips with some French onion dip, and it's so good. Totally off of my diet. But there are some righteous men in the black community. I'm starting to see a lot of black men starting to speak some real stuff, right? Speak it and live it. So what you have to do is you have to be around people that's going to be conducive to your livelihood. hmm Youngins don't believe in nothing but idolatry, blasphemy. Um, mhm. Eric, what do you mean? How much for head? Are you coming in here trying to sexually harass us? Does your master got you coming in here trying to sexually harass us in here? What are you talking about? Did y'all block him? His cult leader got him over here sexually harassing us. I've seen him in somebody else's chat. Y'all make sure y'all take a screenshot because his cult leader got him over here sexually harassing us. See, this is what I talk about when I say that these men that have these vlogs and stuff send these folks out like the sadisticness and the reason why I fear for my life and I be filing them police reports. Now I be seeing what other channel he be on, and now he's coming over here sexually harassing us. See, this is, and then this, when they send people to your house, this is the type of mindset that they have. Mama G says, if I were her, that would be the end of our marriage. But I could not trust the no good bastard. All the diseases out here. Oh hell, I'm telling you. Um, DCat Daddy says, I swear it be a millionaire for every night we could go without a damn troll. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Hold on, let me take a picture of that. Cause I know who chat he been. Where my phone at? I told y'all these men are sick on here. And that's one of the reasons why they cult leaders sent him to my house and they agreed to do it, not knowing that he was gonna die. But I just took a picture and I'm blocking you. But they come in here sexually harassing us. Y'all make sure when they come in here with those type of comments, y'all ban them. Don't just delete their comments, block them. Screenshot and block them. Demon says, I miss the old school fathers in the community. They held it down. Yes, they did. That's why I have a lot of respect for um I have a lot of respect for real grown men that are they're when they're brave, they stand for up for their communities like they're good men. You know, I know like everybody has a past as long as it's not having anything to do with killing women and no rape and molestation or nothing like that. You know, not being a woman beater and stuff. But anything else you can everybody has a past. That could be redeemed. But I like brave men that stand for something. You're not gonna see real men um being on the internet trolling. Okay. um because they have to use their time wisely. If they're on the internet, they're kicking some type of knowledge. Okay. I'm starting to enjoy, even though I'm a Christian, I'm starting to enjoy looking at some of these a lot of these new channels that are popping up where these black men are kicking some knowledge. Kevin Felder said, "Real men don't blame white men. We have way more hustle grind than that." I'm telling you, I agree. I mean, it's not a white man's fault that these people are out here killing each other. These black men taking each other out for nothing, and then well, the white man just put me in a position where I took that nigga out because I was jealous of him. No, they blaming the white man for that too. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Yeah, I cannot believe that I am not sleepy and it's like 1:30 when I'm sure everybody else is asleep. I'll be the real leader in the communities. Prior black man ran from being fathers and responsibilities and blamed the white man for it. Remember my name, Jihad Dean. Jihad Dean, are you black? Jihad Dean, are you black? What is your race, Jihad? Hot Strive, what is your race? Because let me just say this, Hot Strive, okay? I don't know what your race is. I don't even know if you would tell me the truth about what your race is. But you know, I don't let people of other races come into my chat and talk bad about black men. I'll do it, but I'm black. I'm a black woman. I'm supposed to do it when they ain't right. But I just don't let other communities come into my chat and talk bad about black men. His rebounding ass part can't nobody beat him rebounding. Alexander, who are you talking to? He said, "Yeah, blame yourself, kids. Step your game up." anyways, y'all, like I said, for some reason, I mean, this is open topic. We could talk about anything. But for some reason, I am so not sleepy. It could be because I drank that coffee. You know, coffee have you wired up. Yeah, coffee have you wired up. Are y'all sleepy? Cause I know I'm not sleepy. But are you all sleepy? I know it's like 1:30 a.m. Normally everybody be in the bed around this time. Truth be told, I cut long paper with we white man. When it boils down, the color they care about the most is green. That's so true. That's so true. You know, I think a lot of people of other races feel like it's funny. It's funny to me when they first of all you got to be sick to think that you're better because of a color. That's a mental illness right there. I'm better than you because my skin tone is different. That's sick. But that's a mental illness. But it's really hilarious to me when people of other races feel like they're better, you know, and then they're poor when they look at them as being worse than a black person. Poor white people are really in the same position as or they look at them the same way as they look at a lot of black people. Because you're right, it's really at this point we live in such a capitalist society. It's not even really about race. It is about race because you know, like I said, they don't ever really want black people to know their power because other communities get wealthy off of the ignorance of black people, right? They want us to always be consumers and stuff like that. But it's funny to me when people of other races um think that they're better and they're poor when they put them really in the same category. I wonder why Jay Z wear his dreads like that. I be seeing men, you know, men wear dreads, but they don't be sticking all up and stuff. Hmm. Hey, True Aquarius. All he says, nobody can beat him rebounding. Blame Madonna. Yeah, Dennis Rodman was one of the best rebounders in the league. Has anybody beat his record yet? I tell you, that's the way the Haitians wear their locks. Oh, okay, that's the way the Haitians wear their locks. You know, I didn't know that. I didn't know the Haitians wore their locks sticking up. Buffalo soldier, dreadlock rasta. I'm looking at the Haitians. I don't see their dreads sticking up. The Haitians' dreads look good. They neat. Okay, I see some other Haitians wear their dreads sticking up. Ooh, this one. Oh my God, he is so freaking. This man right here is a Haitian. He is so freaking cute. It's a darn shame how nice looking those men look with those dreads, and probably all of them gay. Buffalo soldier. I started thinking about that Bob Marley song. I love that song so much. Buffalo Soldier, Dreadlock Rostas. He sure was. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. See, we've been on almost 3 hours. I'm really not sleepy. I probably when I get off, I'm still gonna be up. I don't want to look at no movies. I probably just listen to some music and stuff and finish. I need to fold some clothes. Yeah, I need to fold some clothes that's in my dryer. That's the way the Haitians wear their locks. They're wigs. They're called wigs, Haitian wigs. Oh, yep, definitely wigs. Now the wigs be standing straight up just like what's that guy named that rapper? Yeah, they're wigs. Well, I like the dreadlocks better than I do the wigs. I don't like nothing that stand up. Like what's his name? What's that rapper name that's got the funny eyes? He wear the wigs from out of that be they say be in Memphis over there in North Memphis from out of Florida. Kodak, yeah, Kodak Black. Hmm. Anyways, y'all, It's still a lot of people, quite a few people in here. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about? Like I'm in a chatty mood. I'm not sleepy or nothing. Y'all got some questions for me? I'll answer questions tonight. Um yep, like, share, and subscribe. I would like to know who it is in the bushes. Are there any people in here that's in the bushes that has never said anything before? Because it's only about less than 10 people that's commented in the chat. I would like to know some of the people that's in the bushes. Say hello so I'll know who you are. Hmm. Hello, Mildred. I think this is my first time seeing you in here or seeing you comment. Are there any more people in the bushes that would like to say hello? I'd be so curious about people that are in the bushes that never say anything. I'd be wanting to know who it is. Hello, Chocolate. Chocolate. Thanks for coming in, Chocolate and Mildred. Are there any other people in the chat that want to say hello? That's been in the bushes? I be trying to shake the tree. I be trying to shake the people out the tree. Do y'all have the Reno app? It's better than Netflix. You know what? I don't. But I need to get rid of Netflix because Netflix don't have nothing on it. Gotta get some work done. Good night, everyone. Okay, Demon, thanks for stopping in. He ain't black, he confused. I guess nobody else wants to come out of the bushes. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I guess everybody getting sleepy. Everybody getting sleepy. Mildred was here earlier. Chocolate. Okay. Well, I'm happy to see both of them in here. There are more than like it says 64 people, but it actually be more than that. I would like to know the other 100 people that are in here that's not saying anything. I would like for them to say hello. Lucia said question. Okay. I just came across your channel. This is my first time. What your content about? You know what? We be talking about different stuff. Hey, Davin, we're just talking about tonight. It's like a open panel. Well, not an open panel, but it's like open dialogue. Chocolate says she's usually in the bushes. Hey, I just woke up and realized you're alive. Hello, happily, Ann. Hmm. Making moves meaningful. Hi, Miss Tamara. This Alicia. I'm cleaning, not in the bushes. Okay. Hello, Alicia. Alexander says, I will start tuning in and support you. About to subscribe now. I just said thank you. Yeah, thanks. I'm thanking everyone for coming out of the bush. Those that did. There should be some other people. Like, are there other content creators that are in here? I know some of them don't be wanting to let me know that they'll be watching me, but I mean, it'd be cool to come out tonight and say something. I don't be bothered about it as long as you don't come in here with no foolishness. I don't have issues with other content creators. I really don't. Yeah, shout out to everyone in the bushes. I'm shaking the tree. I would like for them to come in and say hello. Is it cold in you all's areas? Like where you all are from? Is it snowing? Because a lot of people are saying it's snowing in their areas. Aaron Aaron Ton from 108. Aaron Ton. I've been following you 2 years now. It's freezing in Birmingham. Oh wow. Thank you. You know what? It is freezing up here too. Of course, Birmingham is only like 2 hours away, but it is freezing up here. This weather has been so freaking bipolar. It's ridiculous. And I do not like the cold weather. I like it when it's warm. Thank you, chocolate. Tonight we got open discussion. And because for some reason I'm wired up, I'm tired, but I'm not sleepy. Nobody hasn't beat the record as of yet, Miss Tamara. Okay, chocolate is on the west coast. So it may be pretty warm depending on where you're at. It's supposed to get down to 11 degrees. Oh wow. I promise you, it feels like it's like 20 degrees here for real. Let me see what the temperature is. It's 29 degrees. Oh my God, and it's gonna be like that all next week. It's gonna snow next week, y'all. It is going to snow next week. And it is going to get down to 14 degrees. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Mm. Yep, yep, yep. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Like, share, and subscribe. Tanya says it's snowing. Tanya, where are you? What state are you in? Mm. I'm trying to decide on what I want to cook tomorrow. Oh, you're in Indiana? Yeah, that's I know it's snow. It's snow up there, and it gets real cold. What part of Indiana are you from, Tanya? The other half of my family is in Indiana. I started listening to you when Takeoff got unalive. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Elkhart. I've never heard of Elkhart. Yeah, you know what? We was talking about Takeoff the other day. It was like people don't even talk about his case anymore for some reason. Okay, chocolate is in California. And I think Takeoff's case, I know people may not talk about it because they go, well, there have been arrests made, but I don't know. Alexander says he's in Nevada. Neil, you're in Buffalo, right? It yes, it gets real cold in New York. Oh Lord. Nuta, you said she wants red beans and rice and smoked turkey necks. Ooh, I really need to do a chicken noodle soup. When I went to the market, I was able to. I get these real thin noodles, and they're Spanish noodles. I really need to take them and make me some chicken noodle soup. Oh wow, it's 36 in Las Vegas. He says it's 44 degrees here, but it's supposed to be a snowstorm tomorrow. Oh Lord Jesus. I cannot stand the cold weather. And I guess I'm jealous. They said that the cold is like cuffing season. And so, well, I mean, I don't like the cold weather, and then it's definitely not cuffing season for me. So it's probably going to be a lot of babies born like around September and October. I was going to move, but I'm staying here now for family reasons. Okay. Yeah, you have to stay with your family. Chocolate says it's 46 where I'm at. That means it's cold everywhere. I want to get to an island. Hmm. How far? How is it going to snow on MLK Day in M Town, messing up the day of service? I know. Happily Ann says it's 34 degrees in the UK. Usually this time of the year is 20 degrees. It ain't a whole lot of difference in 20 and 40. I'm telling you. I'll just be glad when the springtime come. Like I love it when it gets warm, and then I be loving when April comes, when it starts to rain. But I like for it to be warm when it starts to rain. That's my spring is my favorite time of the season. A lot of people be talking about that the cold weather is cuffing season. Shit, the springtime is cuffing season to me when it's doing all that raining. Tanya says fall is her time of this year. I like spring and summer. I get to wear all my high heels with my toes and stuff out. I love it when it's raining when it's in the spring when it's getting warm. Hmm. Spring fever. Yes, I love the spring. I wish it could be like 73 to 76 all year round. That's my type of weather. She said something about the something about the heat. You would hate the summer in Mississippi. It get up to triple digits. Yes, it do. Hmm. Yep, yep, yep. You guys make sure if you all have not went and liked my like page on Facebook, Real Talk with Tamara, go and like my like page. Follow me on my Facebook, Real Talk with Tamara. You can also follow me on Instagram. I don't be on Instagram like that, but you can follow me if you want to. But I do be on Facebook because I do know a little bit about Facebook. So um when you comment and stuff, I'll get the notifications. So the name of my page is Real Talk with Tamara on Facebook. Okay, Chocolate says she does not have Facebook. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get off because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I know you all are sleepy. I'm getting ready to make me some hot tea. That's what I'm getting ready to do because it is freezing. We've been on here 3 hours, so I'm gonna get off. But I enjoyed being on here with you guys tonight. I want you guys to sleep peacefully. Make sure you pray. Let me say a prayer before we get off. Most gracious God, I ask that you come to us right now in the mighty name of Jesus. First, God, I ask that you forgive us of all of our sins, all the seen and unseen, all of the known and unknown. Dear God, I ask that you um, uh, just protect us and our families, shield and protect us. I ask that you, um, just give everybody that was on here with good intentions the desires of their heart. Anybody that has trouble on their heart and on their mind, God, I ask that you just alleviate them of those troubles. No weapon formed against any of us shall prosper. Anything that rises up against us will be condemned Anyone that came on this live with ill thoughts, with ill intentions, we reverse the curse and send it back to the sender, and may it manifest in their very own lives in less than 30 days. I really appreciate you guys getting on tonight. It means a lot to me for you all to support this channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. I want you guys to know that you all absolutely rock. Y'all make this channel what it is, and I do love you all. I really do. Um, I want y'all to sleep peacefully tonight. And after I get up, I gotta go tomorrow. I gotta get up and go on a case, and then I gotta go over to the bonding company. Now, I was talking about the bonding company, child. Um, my friend had been teaching me the bonding company. He was like, "Well, go ahead and why don't you go ahead and just get your bonding licenses too." So I started doing that. So I told my cousins, I was like, whenever y'all go to jail, because they goes all of the time, y'all can call me. And so I had told him I'm not gonna be over at the bonding company working a whole lot. And I be damned if they don't be. They was calling me today. I said, I just got that Negro out of jail. He gone, he back. So the cuffing season ain't good, child. When they be in the house committing domestic violence on each other, he gonna have to wait till tomorrow because I'm tired. But so I'll be over at the bonding company tomorrow night. Okay. But when I get home, I'll get on live. Okay. I love you guys. I'll talk with you later.